Alright, good morning folks. It's May 27th. It's day 55. 35.3 degrees. That's everything. I'm waking up. Alright, good morning folks. 6:29, 32.4 degrees. And just breaking out of camp. Midnight just took off, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes maybe ahead of me here. Yeah, nice little camp actually. Didn't get super cold overnight. I wound up sleeping with the 0 degree Phantom Zero unzipped all the night, just kind of laid over top of me, like sort of in the style of a quilt. And that was just fine. And it wasn't until later in the night that I put on my head sleeping bag, my Goose Feet gear, down in Balaclava. So yeah, nice mild night. Again, this morning I think we were looking at 10 miles along this highway to get to some kind of county road, to get to some kind of forest road, to get to some kind of reservoir, to see if anyone down there has any Memorial Day weekend beverages or the like for us. It's going to be all that occupies my mind until we get there. Anything else really? I don't really think so. I'll mention, so I said it's 32.4. My usual MO with respect to my water filter especially is I keep it against my body until it hits 40 degrees reliably. Especially on trail, you know, if you're going up and down or in and out of shadows or whatever, shade, the temperature can fluctuate pretty significantly. So while it is 32.4 and technically that might mean that nothing should be freezing, I mean, I'm also just, you know, it's not really the most scientific compass of all time either. So, excuse me, it's the most scientific thermometer of all time. So, yeah, my MO is 32 degrees, 35 degrees, 37 degrees, all those temperatures. My water filter is going to be against my body. So right now I have it in my back left pocket. Just kind of depends what's going on in my pockets. And I have it in a Ziploc bag, which only leaks a little bit. I don't care, that's fine. Yeah, so everything below 40, for your information, my compass will be against my body. So that's kind of how I do it. Folks have different approaches. That's my approach. Your mileage may vary. Good morning. Welcome back to the highway. Welcome back to the lovely, majestic Rio Grande, which I employ those words non-ironically at this stage of the river because it is indeed quite majestic at this point anyway. So anyways, this is going to be the next 3 hours or so of my day, three and a half, something like that. We'll get to it. Folks, well, not a usual time for a check-in. It's 9:45. Just leaving Freeman's General Store here on Highway, I think 196. I think that's what it's called. Same highway as yesterday, same highway as this morning, and same highway for the next 5 miles or so. But yeah, we were walking along, got about 5 miles down trail, started seeing signs for Freeman's General Store, so decided to pop in. And boy, it was a worthwhile stop. So
Highway 149.
149, excuse me. Thank you. So they sell, you know, kind of basic, you know, s'more ingredients and Snickers and Nutri-Grain bars, Coca-Colas, 6 packs of beer. But the main thing for me, anyways, was that they have a grill. They have a guy cooking back there, So so Midnight and I both got, I think it was called a long range breakfast bowl or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was let's see, so biscuits and gravy, green chili, sausage, potatoes, 2 eggs. I added bacon to mine. Yeah. Oh man, it was
a good stop.
Real good stop. So, you know, we sunk an hour and a half there, but it turns out both those guys who were running the place are both hikers. And one of them that we were talking to, a guy called trail name Not Guilty, which I wasn't gonna ask where Not Guilty comes from, but he's hiked the PCT twice. He hiked the CDT a few years ago. And yeah, so really good guys. Fantastic breakfast, fantastic stop. Jumped on Wi-Fi for a minute, charged up some batteries for a minute. Bought a 6-pack of beer, disposed of 2 of those, and now both Midnight and myself are packing out a pair.
For a reservoir swim.
What's that?
Said for the reservoir swim.
Yeah. For the reservoir swim, exactly. So I think we got about 5 miles yet on Highway 149, and then we'll be heading into the reservoirs, seeing how the rest of the day goes. Beautiful day so far. Although Midnight said the winds are supposed to pick up later, which is unpleasant, but not at all unfamiliar, unfortunately. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we're on the highway. Folks, 3:59, 71.8 degrees. Leaving our luxurious picnic table there over here at 30 Mile Campground in Rio Grande National Forest, I think. Something like that. But now we are diverging at long last here about 18 and a half miles into the day from road walks, he said as he stepped onto the road. And we'll soon be jumping onto the, what's it called? Waxahachie? Wiminuche Trail. Wiminuche Trail or whatever. Which will ultimately take us back up to the CDT, but likely not getting us quite there tonight, which is fine. We've got a lot of mountains to get up before we get back to the CDT, so it's going to be sporting, but we're up for it. So, yeah. Not much more to report so far today. I mean, road walking. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we were getting dusted out on these roads by a lot of folks coming in to celebrate their freedom or something. So that's great. And that's all I got. I'll check in with you guys later. Alright, good evening folks. It is 5:44, 72.2 degrees. There's my tent and Midnight's tent. Oh my goodness, Midnight got fancy with her solar charger. Midnight, you're fancy with your solar panel. Yeah, so clearly this is home for the night. It's pretty early still. It's like just about 5:45. Look at that on her ice axe. Goodness, man. Just only about 5:45. We probably still have like an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably more like 2 hours before it starts to get real dark. And the moon, I noticed this morning and last night, is very nearly completely empty. So if it's not a new moon tonight, it's probably going to be a new moon tomorrow, I think, which would mean extra dark. But that's cool, whatever. Hopefully we get some stars here. Today was a good day for sure. I feel like I only just checked in. We only just left that campsite like an hour and a half ago or whatever. Yeah, but today was a good day. It was definitely a nice surprise to see Freeman's general store and get some amazing breakfast. Dumped off some trash. And it was absolutely crazy that that guy working there is like a serious thru-hiker. So that was pretty neat, totally unexpected. And that was just a place we just happened, like pretty much literally just stumbled upon on that highway walk. So that was pretty neat. And then this campground has been pretty cool. I found some guy's wallet, some young kid's wallet. Well, I shouldn't say young kid. I don't know, was he like 30 or something like that? Cody, I think. Cody out of Durango, Colorado. So I picked up his wallet. It's got $50 cash and his check cards and stuff like that. So I guess I'm gonna carry that until we get to town and I'm able to drop it in a mailbox for him. But let's see, anything else interesting happen? I don't really think so. Midnight and I made pretty quick work of those 3 beers each that we packed out from Freeman's this morning. We took care of one right there on site, packed out 2 each, and took care of one, I don't know, sometime later, and then took care of the second one sometime after that. But down here at the campsite, there were also more trash cans, so we were able to dump all of our trash, and that was really neat. And today is an early day, as I said, but frankly, our target every day of this jump has been about 20 miles a day. So, you know, we cleared that target and found this amazing plot of open land to camp in. So decided not to pass that up. So we pitched up. And that's that. I think that's all I got. So tomorrow sometime, I don't know what, after just a few miles, I think we'll be back on the Continental Divide Trail, so that should be pretty fun. And then making our way around the San Juan Mountains over to Lake City. So hopefully another 3 or 4 days or whatever, we should be over there. But not before we get to look at some more mountains. So anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm coming to you from the end of the day. I was just kind of laying in my tent processing today's video, and it kind of occurred to me that I came across a little insensitive or disrespectful when I mentioned people out celebrating their freedom on Memorial Day. And we were getting dusted out on these roads by a lot of folks coming in to celebrate their freedom or something. I want to be really clear about this. I have nothing but appreciation and respect for people who have served in the military and the armed forces. Indeed, my father is a career naval aviator, served a full career with the U.S. Navy. I'm proud of him, proud of his service, proud of my grandfather's service, proud of my other grandfather's service. Yeah, nothing but appreciation and respect here. So I was kind of expressing a little bit of, you know, lighthearted jest at sort of the people who come out and go to the campsite and drink a lot of beer on Memorial Day. That always just sort of seems a little bit of a strange way to celebrate, but really fundamentally, if you're honoring those who have served, then good on you, and nothing but appreciation and respect here. So with that, just wanted to get on record about that, and I'm really sorry if I offended anyone with that. I definitely have nothing but appreciation and respect. So with that, back to processing. Appreciate you all checking out. I'll talk to you tomorrow.